Anxiety keeps on trying me. You know what? Let me get to the point. So I am stressed out. I know exactly why. It's a multitude of things, but in the here and now, here's what I've surmised. So first of all, work. Work is, it earns me money. It pays a few bills, but it takes a lot out of me, like spiritually and emotionally. Now, it's not exactly like The Guest. It's the monotony of it, so to speak. Having to get up, get there, which between the time that I clock in and beforehand, the moment that I wake up, that's at least an hour and a half worth of whatever. Like pre-work. It's the pre-work before work. And an hour of that is just the traveling alone. And I work in the next city over, but I'm so close to the next city over that driving would take 12 to 15 minutes. The shit will drive you mad, okay? Then, like, I take responsibility for it all myself because, like, it's me. I'll say it's me. But I've done so much to try, at least try, to work on myself. Like, growing up from the teenager that I was up until the adult that I am now, and seeing how most people seem to not have changed is frustrating in the least sense. But I feel like I'm punished nonetheless. You know that no good deed goes unpunished. Like me as a teenager, I don't think I was the worst person in the person. I don't know why I said person. Person in the world. But people were bothered by the slightest little thing about me. You know what I mean? Actually, like I did a few dubious things as a teenager, but for me, it was the simple shit, I would say. You know, sneaking into my mom's room to play in her makeup and her perfume, doing the same thing to my aunties, going through my cousin's porn collection. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I wasn't really like I wasn't in and out of juvie. I wasn't fighting people all the time. I wasn't, mind you, I wouldn't start fights, is what I'm saying. I wasn't fighting people all the time, and I wasn't starting fights. Whenever I had very regular teenager emotions, people always came like in groups. Rarely would I have a one-on-one with somebody. People would come in groups, 4, 5, 8 people to tell me about myself. Nobody could talk to me by themselves. Like, it was weird as fuck to me then. I understand it a little bit now, like, you know, people can't stand on their own and all those people felt the exact same way about you for a reason. Like, I was always told things like, you're too comfortable with yourself. You have too much confidence. I still tried to maintain that growing up and becoming an adult, but you still get punished for it. Going on topic, work. Work is just stressful because I'm just around people all the time. And I'm not just like entertaining the guests. I have to cater to my co-workers' needy ass emotions and their insecurities and what they think I should be doing for them. Mind you, I do my job and their job and they don't do shit to help me. Oh, am I one of those people who shouldn't be working? Now, mind you, like, work in itself isn't a bad thing to me. Like, I was always taught as a dark-skinned black woman, you don't get anything without effort, sweetheart. And even if you do put some effort to it, you still might not get it. So that's the kind of lessons that I had to learn. I wasn't taught that you get things just because you exist, and even with the effort, you don't always earn. That's the thing. I could never even earn something, let alone people think I deserved it. Like being in the honors, AG, AP classes, and still getting those good grades. I didn't earn a car for that. I didn't earn, anything special. Like, my birthday is late in the year. That still didn't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember one year for Christmas, my Christmas list was pretty much given to my younger brother. That shit pissed me off. It hurt my feelings. I'm country, y'all. I have a, copious vocabulary, but I'm still country. Mainly because I like being from the South. But anyways, that did hurt my feelings. My brother getting my Christmas list for Christmas, and I quite literally got nothing. I got nothing. But it pissed me off. Like, there would all this talk about forgiveness, and it's like, okay, forgive. How can I forgive you for being who you are? Like, you do things based on who you are. Yes, you're reacting to someone, but you're reacting to someone because of who you are. Like, if someone's behavior annoys me, like, I don't like being watched, at least in real life. Like, when people just sit and stare at me, everybody wants to make me believe it's like, oh, they're mesmerized. Okay, be mesmerized, but damn, keep it casual. Like, maybe it's because I watch too many crime shows, or maybe because of the girls that I used to hang around, and I know the type of shit they used to talk, and what they used to plot after staring at a chick for so long. But it's like, I don't necessarily, you're mesmerized. Why? Because you're mesmerized. So much hatred in you has you mesmerized by that person, so now you gotta project that hatred. That's how I think. And it's like, dang, you just keep staring at me because you plotting on trying to take me down. That's how I see it. Then I'm in this homeless situation, and nothing seems to be happening in my favor. It's like whatever piece of effort that I take, I'm being pushed 5 steps backwards with 0 steps forward. Like, every time I'm told that I have to, we're all told that we have to leave the dorms at a specific time, but we still have a curfew. And then, like, getting back to the dorms, whether it's at curfew or when I get off work, the ladies want a fellowship, and it's just like, child, I've been around people and talking all day. Or if I didn't go to work, I've been outside in the vicinity of people, in the heat, mind you, because it's still summertime. In the heat, just trying to find somewhere to cool off. My social battery is drained. I don't have it. But it always, no matter if, I'm just like, yeah, I know, trying to get some sleep, or it's like, I do like, yeah, I kind of fellowship with them, like, okay, I'm about to shower and go to sleep. They keep talking. Like, right now, I actually got some bangles from her, but a new girl had come into our dorms, another new girl. They've been coming in and out. Only 3 of us have been the most consistent in the past 3 weeks that I've been there. But she, gave me some bangles. I think she said she's in her 50s. But she gave me some bangles, because I guess she just didn't want them anymore. Or it's some sort of hoodoo. People be like, I handed this to you, now you owe me. But I'm supposed to be doing her hair tonight, but I'm tired in the mug. I'm willing to do her hair, but I'm tired, and my body's telling me when you get to the dorm, go to sleep, shower and go to sleep. But it's like, oh no, girl, you made this promise that you were gonna do her hair. You gotta do her hair, don't go back on a promise. Oh my goodness, life. Then today, I saw my youngest kid today, but we had an argument. We were both irritable, had an argument. We've since apologized. We talked about it and apologized. But we still had an argument that more likely wasn't necessary. It's hot, and he told me too that he's dealing with a lot, being displaced and me being unhoused. And it's like, nah, I know this, talking about when we had that conversation about being unhoused. But then the argument today just came from a lot of shit. I don't know what it is. Like, I so desperately want to be hopeless and give up and kind of not do a damn thing. But I just can't. That's not in me. It's not in me to be excessively pessimistic. Like, I can be pessimistic in a logical sense. Like, okay, I've been trying for this thing and kept trying, but it hasn't worked out. That's not a good analogy. So like, if I've been trying to get my foot in the door at one specific job and I've tried 3 or 4 times and it wasn't working out in my favor or the way that I wanted to, and it's just like, okay, girl, like after about the 4th time, they definitely just don't want your ass. The first time, okay, maybe they didn't see you and they just like, boom. The second time they saw you and she's okay. By 3rd time, okay, she means business, and she, has done more things in between the first time she tried it. Now, no, like that. But in a sense, right now where I am in my life, this can't last forever. That's what I think. It can't last forever. Will it? I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily fear the unknown. I may be apprehensive about it, but I'm so curious about it. It's just like, do something until you get there. Just keep going. Do something until you get there. Am I gonna get there though? That's what I'm thinking. I feel like I just described desperation. I may not be hopeless, but I'm desperate. I'm desperate to just live life, to just experience being fully alive with all my senses, still being able-bodied and, thoughts and aspirations and dreams just running through my head and heart. I'm still there with it. I don't want to make this too sappy or too long. Spread love, because it seems like everybody needs some. I know I do.